from the Palouse, Pullman, Washington, and Martin Stadium. Little gets the blood boiling, quite like a rivalry game. Barbs, shots, trash talk, things that go on throughout the week will now all be settled on this field. It's the Boise State Broncos and the Washington State Cougars. Reese Davis, David Pollack, Jesse Palmer with you. Holly Rowe is down on the sideline. Hello, Holly.
Thanks, guys. I did check in with the Boise State head coach before the game. He believes so strongly in this wide receiver. He has been in the top 5 all season in receiving yards. Nobody can cover this guy. We've seen every type of different defense. Bracket, zone. Nobody has been able to stop him this year. Let's see if he's able to have a similar impact on this game today. Back to you.
Okay, Holly. And he's going to try to return this one. He's brought down at the 16. Would have been much better off to take the touchback. So Boise State's offense will have the first crack at it in this one. Last time these two rivals got together, guys, there were hurt feelings and some dead fish handshakes in the aftermath, and this might be just the recipe to cook up some revenge, Jesse.
Well, they're going to be motivated, that's for sure. The losing team, they have been hearing about that blowout loss.
Breaks into the open. Knocked down at the 26 after ripping off 10 there.
And, man, you don't have to be a great play caller to give that guy the football, right? Like, feature him. The offense goes through him. You've got to love this running back. And he just finds a way to make those chunk plays like he just did, setting the tone. And, Palmer, sometimes the defense, they need to see you for a second so they realize how fast, how powerful, how good you are.
Yeah, and the defense said all the right things leading up to this game. We're focused on stopping the run. We want to be the more physical team. We're going to make them one-dimensional. Well, you just got to run down your throat early. Everybody has a plan until they get punched in the face. So for this defense now it's time to show up. You got to bow up now and start doing something about it.
After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. Using his legs, it's Riley. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play.
I love when defensive backs come up and they are physical and they stick their face in the fan and they aren't scared. Talking to the defensive coordinator coming into this game, he knew his DBs had to tackle well. They had to get those running backs on the ground. Great start on this first drive.
Looking to throw, it's Madsen. Unloads to the right. And this is going to be incomplete on 3rd.
I wonder if there's just a little bit of rust with this offense right now coming off the bye week, right? They just haven't been able to get clicking in this game throwing the football. They're going to have to find that mojo and get back into a rhythm here pretty quickly.
Going to field this one in tight quarters. They stop him immediately, flying down the field and get to him before he can even get started. So the Washington State Cougars offense takes the field for the first time in this game. And there he is, this senior wide receiver. He is a guy who is reliable and can be dangerous if he gets a chance.
And there was times during the week when we were texting. We have a group text for these games every single week. And we talk about different guys. And this receiver, we were like, is the tape in fast motion? Like, this dude is flying out wide. Like, this is a guy that legit has that take the top off the defense speed, elite speed. Palmer, this is a guy that defenses, and talking to the coaches, they are extremely worried about.
Yeah, their D coordinator in this game told us he just hasn't slept much this week, knowing how fast this guy is and just how he can score any given play. And they've got to do a really good job in this one communicating, understanding where he is, but making sure there is at least one safety playing deep, because you know this guy is going to get his opportunities deep down the field.
The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. A first down for the offense. Trying play action. Fires to the big fella. That's a really good tackle there, giving up some size and still making the play. I wonder how much fun this is for him. The head coach trying to take down the old alma mater across the way.
Yeah, I think these are always mixed emotions and how you feel about this, playing your old squad. Like, it's something about it, I'm sure, that's nostalgic, and all the memories probably come flooding back. But there's also a competitive element, Palmer, that you want to beat this squad. Like, this is the next team in your way for you accomplishing your goals and dreams.
Yeah, he's probably experiencing the emotional spectrum coming into this game, but make no mistake about it, he has to separate himself from his past allegiances and understand he's the home team. He wants this crowd to get in this football game. You know, he just gave a rousing speech to his guys in the locker room before taking the field. He wants to win this game versus his alma mater.
Washington State ready to go with another first down. The pull and throw off the RPO. And a good job of coverage by that defense, just a short pickup.
For wide receiver screen to work, you've got to have better blocking out in front by other receivers, and they're just not physical enough at the point on that last play.
They'll go to the counter, and he's wrestled to the ground.
Man, nowhere to run on that play at all.
About all you can say is do better, but that's the problem. Are they able to do better?
And that's why you keep trying things, right? Keep trying to get on the perimeter, run it up the middle, try different things to see what you do well.
Swings it out to his running back. He did not make it a stone wall on third down. So they're going to send out the field goal unit to try a long one. He says he's got a big leg. He's going to have to show it from 56 yards out. And it took everything he had, but he barely gets it in there. And with that, they break the seal on the scoring. It's 3-0.
And they don't get 7 on that opening drive, but they get 3. And this place is rocking. Night games are always so loud, so obnoxious, and these fans, they get something to cheer about with that first offensive possession.
Here comes the Broncos offense to start the drive. They really didn't move the ball at all the last time they had it, hoping for better fortune this time around. They'll run the RPO and throw it right. And an explosive play has him on the move, and he gets it all the way to the 48-yard line. The Cougars will use their first timeout here. After using an early one, 2 left for them to spend. They'll line up right at the 48-yard line on 1st and 10. Run inside. It's Riley. And he's able to find a little bit of running room before they get him down.
And I like the thought process on offense here early in this game. They're giving their bell cow the ball early enough. And there are a lot of coaches that outthink themselves, and they think, you know, we're going to throw the ball to set up the run instead because everybody on defense knows our guy is the focal point. But this offense is just keeping it simple. Let's just give our best player the football early in this game, and let's just get him into a rhythm.
He's finally shoved out of bounds at the 23-yard line, and a big pickup on that one.
These guys aren't human anymore. I mean, they got to survey the field, throw the football, make deep passes, and then guess what else? They pull the ball down, take off, and make big chunks of plays on the ground. It's just impossible to be on defense nowadays.
Well, this tight end, he's got size and he's got some athleticism, and he's very difficult to cover one-on-one. Defense is going to have their hands full with him today.
Short completion on first down, and here they are with 2nd and 8. They'll send the tight end in motion. Looking for a gap. It's Riley. They pull him down at the 17 after a pickup of 3. The Broncos racing to the line in the hurry-up. Just feeds the running back. There, got some room, headed to the goal line. And he'll step into the end zone. Touchdown, Broncos! Precision blocking up front created the open lane, and the running back followed it beautifully.
Yeah, it's pretty easy to follow an offensive line that makes those holes and just gives you a caravan all the way to the end zone. What an unbelievable job blocking up front.
He'll start the return inside his 5. And he winds up right where he would have on the touchback. Goes out of bounds at the 25. The Cougars offense takes the field to start this drive. A little bit of feeling each other out. They're down 7-3 as they open this drive. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. They go to the draw. Banging, slithering, whatever it takes to get that ball up to the 32.
It's got to feel good as an offense knowing that early in the drive you can turn around, hand it off, get a push up front, and go get positive yardage.
Handoff from the gun. Turning it on. Really nice pickup there as they have it out to the 44 with a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They're going to go right back to him on first down. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. After losing a couple on that last play, here's 2nd and 12. They've got him looking run. Now they're going to throw it. Punch it out of the air. They're able to get him stopped just shy of the first down marker. They'll snap it from the 48 on 3rd and short. Trying to pick it up on the ground. They convert on 3rd down as he gets it to the 46-yard line. And the Cougars will line it up on 1st and 10. This time he wants to throw. Quarterback feeling that pressure, and he's knocked down at the 42.
And the defense gets a sack, and that's going to be the big determining factor in this football game. A week ago, he only got sacked one time. They've already got him on the ground. If they want to win this football game, they got to keep...
Breaks away on the left. Oh, he got loose. What a play to get it inside the red zone, and they are set up at the 17. This offense thrives on those big, explosive plays, and that one has them set up with a 1st and 10 from the 17. Defense going to jam these receivers right off the line. Nowhere to go on that one. It'll bring up 2nd and 10.
It's a bad sign on offense when you have that many people running free at your running back. That means guys up front aren't getting their blocks. Just too many hats getting to the ball carrier. I love his effort, making multiple guys miss, but still, it's a negative play.
He's got it. We've reached the end of the period. Boise State has the lead. Let's take a peek at the numbers so far. They'll try to open the quarter by cashing in on this big opportunity deep in the red zone. With the run on 1st and goal. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
And this defense has given up some yards, getting all the way down here to 1st and goal, but great job on 1st and goal. Getting the tackle for a loss and not guaranteeing a pass, but putting this offense in a more difficult situation and trying to end this drive by only giving up a field goal.
Running play to the left, looking for the end zone here. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
All right, this offense just keeps trying to pound the ball into the end zone down tight, but the defense, they're very, very physical. So I think you got to think about either a perimeter run, a potential run-pass option, or let your quarterback try to go make a play thrown.
These last 2 plays have just made you go, what are you doing? 3rd and goal, a chance to set it right. Going right back to the well, and this time he finds water. Gets it into the end zone for the touchdown. That drive was what every father wants his daughter's romances to be like. Slow, take your time, drain the clock, no hurry at all.
Sometimes love is a slow burn, and that's what we just saw in that last drive. I am so impressed with the execution, and I love their ability to run the football. These players, they're coached up. They're coming out here, and they're executing exactly how their coaches prepared them to do in this game.
Boise State has it back, ready to go to work on offense. They'll open this drive, hoping to move it down the field. A touchdown would give them the lead. Coming out on 1st down with the play fake. Fires to the wideout. Got his man on the right. They'll get him on the ground at the 46, and it'll be a first down. And the Broncos in the hurry up.
Well, ever since this guy showed up on campus this year, he has made a statement. He's their best wide receiver, and not just on this team.
Oh, he's got some space. Tackle is made at the 44, but he picked up 10 yards and enough for a first down.
And Boise State, man, it seems like they always find their guy. And Dylan Riley replaces Ashton Genty. They're going to run the football. Palmer, they make no bones about it.
Maybe a crease. They'll finally get him on the ground, but not before he makes it to the 30 and gets a first down.
And this offense is clicking, man. This defense is going to have to find something in a hurry, right? That's 3 plays. That's 3 first downs. They've got to do a better job of affecting this defense, getting some penetration, winning at the line of scrimmage. You can't let them just move down the field and get a first down on every single play they run.
The throw with the catch. It's Wagner. Just a quick rhythm throw there and really good use of the tight end.
Yeah, good use of the big fella. I mean, go through your progressions real quick. You can't find anything. Get the easy gain. Don't take a shot down the field all the time. Take those shots later, but take those easy, wide-open opportunities to get some positive chunks.
They'll put the brakes on him at the 21, give him a yard. The Broncos are facing 3rd and inches. They'll try to move the chains on the ground. He's got enough. It'll be a first down. They've got it at the 12. And the Broncos kept this drive moving on the ground. Now back to work. He'll be stopped just short of the end zone, but they'll have it 1st and goal. He's piled up 82 yards on the ground, and that's just another routine day for this guy who's been among the nation's leaders in rushing all season long. He's going to lose a yard on that one. Can the defense stop them again on 2nd and goal? He'll take it himself. What a job up front, and he'll lose a yard on that one. The Broncos headed quickly to the line. Goes to the option. The pitch. Trying to get it in. Touchdown, Broncos! And they take it in for 6 more points.
And how about it? They change up the option look, run the option, but the receiver is the pitch man. And when he gets it, he does what he does best. Turn the afterburners on and takes it to the house.
And here's the return. Tackled and brought down at the 23-yard line, so not a whole lot of room on that return. Washington State ready to get things going now as the offense takes the field. There wasn't much need to throw it around on that last drive for the touchdown, Jesse. They got it done running the ball.
David, I don't think you have to overthink this thing. If they can't stop you running it, what?
Makes the grab in their space. He'll work and weave his way all the way up to the 45 before going out of bounds. Starting a drive like that really builds confidence. First down from the 45.
And it's frustrating as a defense when you give up that first down and you give up that pass play. But here we go with this offense. They're right back on the ball. You got to flush that. You got to get lined up, and you got to communicate.
Able to pick his way forward for a decent game before the defense gets him down.
Coaches always harp about staying ahead of the chains, and when you can run with that type of efficiency on first down, man, you are doing just that.
from the gun. The running back looking for room. Looks as if that'll be enough to give Washington State a first down.
Yeah, and it's so nice. Don't overthink it, right? Just hand it off, get the first down, new set of downs, let's go.
The offense getting set for a first down from the 45. They'll give it to him again. Maybe some room here.
And winning first downs is a priority for a defense, and you can't get bludgeoned. You can't get physically beat at the point of attack. You know the percentages. It's usually pretty good on first down that they're going to run the football. So them getting that big chunk, getting in second and short, not a good job by this defense.
Down to 2 minutes to play. We'll take the timeout. They'll talk it over, a chance to tie or even take the lead before the break. The Cougars with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. Now they're going to throw it. Slings it downfield. On target over the middle. And he's brought down after a nice gain.
And man, you love to see that from this offense. Coming out and answering, right? Like putting a drive together. Their defense just gave up a touchdown. But you want to snatch the momentum back. Nice job putting a little bit of a drive together. Now let's go cap this thing off with a touchdown.
Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. Back to pass. Got his man. Wrestled out of bounds. They'll mark him at the 7-yard line, and this offense is more than threatening.
Really nice job responding by the offense here. They watched the opponent go down the field and score a touchdown on that last drive, and you can see the quarterback there in the commercial break. He's telling his guys, let's go. We're going to go get this one. Everybody lock in. And that's what you're seeing on this drive. Doing a really, really nice job. They look confident. They're trying to score a touchdown themselves.
Off play action on first down. Intercepted. They were back in their own end, and they stopped the drive. And they'll close in on him after a good return on the interception.
And he makes a play in the back end. Nice job reading the pass, and that's his second of the season. This guy, unbelievable job seeing the quarterback, breaking on the quarterback, and going and getting that big play.
This drive will open from the 15. On the move, it's Riley. There he goes. Got enough for the first. And he will finally go out of bounds after another big gain, and they are absolutely gashing them with this running game.
And how about the running back, man? Rips off a big play. This offense creates some momentum, and what do? They keep their foot on the gas right back on the football to try to keep this offense rolling.
And he does a really nice job finding open space and making a good gain before the stop is made. 9-yard pickup on first down, and now they can take a shot on second and short. Off the play fake. Now improvising. Got out of trouble and throws. And it'll be incomplete. This is some physical pass defense. Ball's at the 47. They're looking at a third down and short. Off the RPO, fire right, trying to convert. That'll be enough for the first down as they stop him at the 43-yard line.
And the offense showing off the short passing game, moving the sticks. Nice job, and look at them. They're right on the football, ready to capitalize on this momentum.
Catch in the middle, it's Ford. He gets it down to the 30-yard line, and time is running short here in the first half. And the Broncos come to the line in the hurry-up.
And I don't know if this defense knows what just hit them because they gave up the completion, they gave up a first down, and now here's the offense back up at the line of scrimmage again, going tempo.
Inside the 15, out of bounds at the 14-yard line, the offense looking for a score. Reads it, fires complete. They get it down to the 7 on that pass play, in prime position for a score. Going to work on second down in the red zone, and still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. Touchdown, Broncos! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house.
You know, there's so many coaches out there in 2-minute situations at the end of the half with the lead that'll just be happy taking the lead into halftime. This guy's staying aggressive, though. Pedal to the metal, David, and you saw it paid off there for the touchdown.
Yeah, and let's finish this half now. Now, we got a nice lead. Built a little bit of a lead, but the defense has to go back out there. There's still a little bit of time, so get that stop to keep that momentum you just got, and everybody will be jacked up at halftime.
Good job by the coverage unit to stop the return man. Inside 30 seconds to play in the half. We'll see how aggressive they are on this drive. From the gun, the running back tries to hit the hole. He'll push his way forward for a few, and the clock will continue to run. And we are headed to halftime. Both squads headed into the locker room to make some adjustments. Gives us an opportunity to check in with Kevin Connors in our EA Sports College Football Studio Update.
Guys, kind of the unofficial halfway point of the season. Week 8 and another exciting update from the EA Sports Desk. We begin our coverage with Alabama taking on the number 4 team, the Texas A&M Aggies.
Here's the return from inside his 10. He only needs a sliver of daylight. They tried to get the wall set up for him, not quite enough for the huge play, but a good job to give his offense some breathing room. First play from scrimmage here in the second half, and they'll keep it on the ground. And he's brought down after a nice gain.
I know it hasn't been the type game statistically this running back was hoping to have up to this point. He's been getting shut down. Finally, he's able to break through for a big one. And sometimes, you know, it just takes one. It takes one run like that to get his...
It's picked off, and that's number 10.
Man, this is how we do it. Defensively, you go into halftime, you make adjustments, you talk about, we've seen him do this, we've seen him do that, let's get ready for it, let's have a plan. Plan executed. You could tell they knew what was coming, did a great job defensively, forced an interception right out the gates to start the second half.
Looking downfield, it's Madsen. Here comes the heat. Bought a little time, lets it go.
When the quarterback leaves the pocket, I have to know that. You could tell the defense did. They did a great job skewing towards him, moving towards where he's scrambling. Now I can be in the passing lanes. Great job by the defense understanding it.
Plenty of work to do here on second and long. On the ground, it's Riley. They drag him down behind the line of scrimmage, and boy, that hasn't happened very often. He has had a tremendous night.
Well, the defense was trailing going in at halftime, and I think they made some adjustments against the run. They want to slow this guy down. That's a really nice start to the second half if you're on defense.
Now facing a third and long. He's looking downfield to throw. Got away from trouble and got rid of it. And they fail to hook up on third down.
Well, this is a disappointing drive for the offense considering where this drive started in their opponent territory. Now you're fourth and long. You've got to be better throwing the football in those types of situations.
Kick is in the air. Not a lot of room to make this catch. And they'll haul down the returner to start us on the next drive. Here comes the Wazoo offense onto the field again. Last drive ended with an interception, and they can't afford to have that happen. Breaks into the open. Really good job by everybody there. Well blocked, good run, and a first down.
And running backs are so good, so talented, so elusive. You see nowadays they really have the ability to make you miss, run you over. Unbelievable effort. Nice job. You keep that going, it'll be hard to stop.
They'll snap this one from the 32. It's first down. The play action fake. Fires to the big fella. Runs through a man. He might have some space. Gets it to the 46-yard line. First down for this offense.
And, man, I want to see more of that. I want to see more of this offense being aggressive, taking shots, shots on early downs. It doesn't have to be run, pass. Like, being a little bit more diverse. They've struggled today to find big plays. That's a big one there.
It has not been a banner performance so far by this offense. Here in the second half, they need more plays like that. That's a good sign. But you got to be able to put those plays back to back now. Really nice job early in the drive, coming up with a big one in your own end. But now you've got to be able to string some of those along now and score some more points.
And that's a nice job by this offense. They got to find a way to continue to string good plays together. They've had a few, but they haven't put 3, 4, 5, 6 together, putting a drive like this together now.
Snags it and he's open. And he'll run across the sidelines after the good gain. Second down coming up on this red zone opportunity. Out of the gun, the inside handoff, looking for a crease. The tackle is made, but he's got it first and goal from the 6. The Cougars pounded the rock to move the sticks, now back to work. They'll use the running game on first and goal. Nothing doing, and he was lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage at second and goal.
If at first you don't succeed, try again. I wouldn't be surprised if they just turn around and hand it off to him again here on second.
They keep pushing forward, now back to work on second and goal from the 6. Next going for the goal line. Touchdown Cougars. And they take it in for 6 more points.
Wow, this offense, they have a lot of faith in this running back. Knowing if they get down in this area of the field, he can get it done and he can answer the bell. 2 rushing touchdowns already for this offense.
That, friends, is a busted play. Incomplete.
Well, every coordinator has a couple of 2-point plays in his back pocket. They dialed one up there. They didn't get it. Let's see how that affects the outcome of this one.
And he takes this from inside the 5. And the returner will be brought down. Holly, what update do you have for him?
Here on the Broncos sideline, this has turned into a ground attack. Both teams able to run the ball, but they want to answer right now, see if they can continue to get some momentum. But keep in mind, they also want that passing attack to come alive. We'll see what they're able to do right here on this drive. I'll keep you posted on how things develop here on the sideline. Back to you.
Holly, thank you. Complete to the right. Runs through a man. He might have space. And he was loose and out the gate and doesn't go down until he gets to the 48-yard line.
Well, I'll tell you, there are a lot of coordinators out there that would want to set up the shot, especially on the first play of the drive. Maybe
turning it on. Shoved out of bounds. They'll mark him down at the 15-yard line, and this offense is doing work. The Broncos want to crank the tempo. Off the play fake on first down to throw. He's got the tight end. Can't quite cross the plane to get the 6, but they'll have the first down. Now the Cougars are going to use the first of their 3 timeouts. And that will leave them with just 2 timeouts to use the rest of the way. They are really clicking along, first and goal on just the 4th play of the drive. They'll try to get it in with the run. Stopped in his tracks, and they'll have to try it again.
I think coming into this season, they thought in order to have success, we have got to be able to run the ball and get this guy going. He hasn't scored yet this year, but a golden opportunity right now to finally break the seal.
Can the D deny them on 2nd and goal? Tries again to get it in. Just hammer it with this running back again, and he noses his way into the end zone.
You just simply can't say enough about this guy and what he has meant to this offense. Big-time players make big plays in big games. He has shown up each and every week. That's his 15th rushing score on the season.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. They'll corral him and get him down at the 17-yard line on the return. Washington State has it back, and they'll send the offense onto the field. That last drive, an absolute aerial assault for the touchdown, Jesse.
But it was a nice job in play calling too, David, just giving the quarterback some easy looks and reads so he could go out and execute.
And he knew exactly where to go with the football. Everything looked really, really easy. He was hot. The ball was coming out of his hands. The defense better do something different.
They'll go back to the air on 2nd down. They'll throw it to the back on the screen. Tried to set up the screen, and the defense wasn't having it.
That's a really nice job by the cornerback, playing with his eyes. He sees the running back release out of the backfield, sees him get the ball, and this guy's tough. You know, there are a lot of corners out there that would try to submarine these rig running backs, and then they get hurdled. Not this guy. Good.
And that defense gets to him, and down he goes at the 9. Washington State sends the punt team onto the field. 3 and out, and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. First one is away, and boy, did he put in work in that loss last week, kicking it 5 times. Makes a move, and there he goes. The speed, the shiftiness, the elusiveness, all on display in that sweet return there. Let's go to the sideline in Holly Rowe.
Here on the Broncos sideline, there is so much energy down here on the sideline. This running back has been on fire. They expected a big performance from him today, and he has delivered, just going over 100 yards already in this game. I expect them to continue to feed him the ball. I'll keep you posted from down here on the sidelines. Guys, back to you.
Appreciate that, Holly.
Man, those are frustrating because you know you're supposed to catch that. You're supposed to secure it. It's going to happen, but it's just frustrating for those receivers. Just tap the chest. My bad, dog.
Inside the 20-yard line, pushed out at the 18, and they're in business.
And, man, this is more of the same for this dude toting the pill. Like, they keep giving it to him, and he keeps producing. Another chunk play. Like, I don't expect that they'll change much to do with this offense because every time they give it to him, he's chewing up some yards, and good things are happening.
They'll spot the ball at the 12 after that completion. Going to work in the red zone, they can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. Quarterback making adjustments.
Eagle, eagle! Iron, iron!
Back to pass, it's Madsen. He's got it on the move. And the Broncos want to move quickly. Here's the snap, looking to throw. Escapes the pressure to his right. He just threw it away. The last thing you want to do is try to force something on first down in the red zone. Can the defense stop them again on 2nd and goal? Looking to fire. Wide out trying to get it in. Touchdown, Boise State. They get it into the end zone to pay off that opportunity. They are seizing control and taking away hope as they push out the lead in this Week 8 showdown. Now they've got a little breathing room. They are in firm control of this game, guys, but you never want to let up in a rivalry game.
Because it only takes one play. We know how much of a factor momentum can be in these types of rivalry games, David, so this game's still far from over.
And this is where my leadership and my experience comes into play. When you got guys that have been through these fires, been through these rivalry games, you know the swing.
And he throws another interception, his 3rd one of the night. They got him man down pretty quickly after the pick, but now they've got it at the 15-yard line.
Well, coming out of the tunnel in the third quarter, this quarterback now is really struggling with his decision-making. 2 picks here in the third quarter. This looks like Jekyll and Hyde from what we saw in the first half.
Well, and the bad thing is they're going to be in passing situations. They're coming from behind. They're going to need him to play better. Like, he's going to have to read the field better and make some plays if they want to get back in this football game.
And they'll stop him inside the 5, but the defense is backed up in the shadow of its own goalpost. The Broncos have it with a 1st and goal. Wants to adjust the pattern. Looking to throw, it's Madsen. Trying to find the end zone. Touchdown, Broncos! And the beatdown has ensued. That's 3 touchdowns in this game, and he's up to 11 on the season. And he tacked on the extra point. When you're handed a break with unbelievable field position like that, you better finish the deal, and they did.
You saw the quarterback jog on the field. I think he gave a high five to every one of those players coming off that just put them in position to go score that touchdown. That QB knew this was a golden opportunity, and boy, he took advantage of it.
They'll go back to work with a 1st down in the final period. Movement from the linebackers trying to mess with the offensive line's assignments. Looking to throw on 1st down. Makes the catch. It's Clemens. How about the power there to get it across the 20 and up to the 21-yard line? And the Cougars with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. Off play action. Unloads to the wideout. Can't make the connection, and the defense putting on the heat and forcing the incompletion.
Well, this guy must feel like he's run into a buzzsaw in this game. He has been under duress all game long, and that's a big reason why he's thrown multiple interceptions in the game, too. Nothing coming easy to him. It's hard to see the field when your internal clock is going off so fast because of the pressure of this defense, and that's why they find themselves down by so much here in the 4th.
Defensive holding, an automatic 1st down for this offense. The offense comes back out with a new set of downs after the penalty. Off the play fake on 1st down. Got his man out of the backfield. Hit and brought down right at the line of scrimmage. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Back to pass. Throws to the wideout. And they can't make the connection.
And it's going to be hard for this offense, man. They've struggled to pass the football down the field, to make these explosive plays, and now, huge deficit. Got to make them. Got to find a way to push the ball down the field to create some explosive plays if you want a chance to get back in this football.
Hold on a minute. The offense still out there going for it in their own territory. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. They stop him short of the marker, and they'll turn it over on downs. This offense has it with really good field position. Quarterback making checks. Go. To the air, it's Madsen. Quarterback moving out of the pocket. Snagged in the middle, it's Ford. And they finally get him stopped, but it's a big throw and catch, and he's down at the 5. And the Broncos moving quickly to the line. They'll go to the air. Gets rid of it. It's complete on the right side. He's down at the 1, and they almost had the touchdown pass on that one. Wide receiver going in motion. They'll go to work in the air on 2nd down. Quarterback doing what he does best. He can move. He just tossed that one out of bounds. You avoid the sack. You avoid the turnover. You've got more plays here on 3rd down.
That's a heads-up decision by the quarterback there. You want to throw a touchdown, but if it's not there, just throw it away, and now we got 3rd.
So they got nothing on the last play. Here's 3rd and goal from the 1. On the option. Pitch to the corner. And he breaks the play. Touchdown, Broncos! That score will give them a little more room to operate here in the fourth quarter as they go for their 6th straight win.
And I don't know how many people had on their bingo card this guy scoring 2 touchdowns running the football, but you've seen it here, and this is something we're seeing more and more in college football. Wide receivers getting involved on option plays, and it's a great idea. I love it. You put him out in space. If nobody accounts for him, just flip him the football, let him go do the rest. Scoring another touchdown here.
The run to the left. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple.
A lot of times you see these defenses, man, they pull the run blitzes. They understand the formations. It might be a run, play the percentages, and then you got to deal with the big defensive tackle inside. So more bodies near the line of scrimmage. Everybody's got to pick him up, but they didn't block the most important guy, the big fella right in the middle.
It'll be 1st and 10 from the 30. He got a little antsy at the line of scrimmage, and they'll move him back. So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. Concentration is key. Have to know the snap count. The false start backs him up. It's 1st and 15. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces 2nd down.
The offense came into this game knowing that for them to win, they were going to have to make some big plays throwing the football. That just has not been the case. Here in the fourth quarter, they've been held to less than 200 passing yards, and that's really the story of the game, guys.
Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down. And now this offense will try to figure out a way to move the chains after that 2nd down incompletion. They make the stop just across the 30 at the 31. It's 4th down. Down by multiple possessions. They can't come up empty on this drive in the fourth quarter. They'll go for it on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. Under fire. Makes a grab and room to run. He's got enough, and they roll the dice on 4th down, and they keep the drive alive. Washington State has it all working right now. To the air on 1st down. Got it in the middle. It's Clemens. At the 20, he's got space. And he'll take it in for the touchdown. It won't have much impact on the outcome of the game, but it is a fabulous party gift, a consolation prize, if you will.
Really nice job working the route and getting himself open. He was able to locate the football, snag it out of the air, and this guy now has 5 receiving touchdowns on the year.
The returner will field it and try to do some business. He gets across the 20 and out to the 21-yard line before he stopped right there. And so the Boise State offense comes out to go to work. They had this thing in a hammerlock at halftime, and now they are really ratcheting up the pressure, David.
And I tell you what, this offense doesn't have to change a thing, Palmer. They've done what they wanted in the first half and starting off the second half in the same fashion.
And I like how they're letting different guys get involved, too. They've got so many different playmakers all over the field.
And it's nice to be a QB in this spot. He's had a great day, man. Like, great day. They built a huge lead. Now, incompletion's okay. Just take care of the football. Don't throw that thing to the other team.
There's some room. He's inside the 40. The 20. Past the 10. And they're going to put another one into the end zone as they just keep piling points on the scoreboard.
David, this guy's showing us everything he's got in his toolbox. Between the tackles, running outside, the elusiveness, the vision, the speed, the patience. And with that home run, now has over 200 yards rushing in this game.
And there's nothing more frustrating than a guy that just keeps coming and keeps coming. They keep feeding him, and he keeps breaking tackles. He keeps making big plays. This defense has had absolutely no answer for that stuff.
Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. The Cougars offense takes the field to start this drive. Running inside. It's Voorhees. Crosses the 30. He's got a lane. They stay aggressive and push their way out to the 33, and it's 1st down. Clock stops, and we've reached the 5-minute timeout. This offense looking for anything to cut into this big lead. Looking downfield on first down. Fires to the wideout. Got a man in the middle. They got him free for a big gainer to the 43.
If you're going to complete these in-breaking routes over the middle of the field, it's really important as a quarterback you don't stare the guy down and tip off where you're throwing the football. He's trying to freeze the safeties in this defense and then throws it on time. Accurate throw, nice pitch and catch.
And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. And now the Broncos call their first of 3 timeouts. On the option. And he never had a chance to get the pitch off on the option as he's tackled in the backfield. Timeout taken by Boise State. Second time they've stopped the clock here in the half. The brain trust getting thoughts together for this big third down coming up. Quick release on the RPO. Stopped right at the 42-yard line as this defense forces a 4th down. And with that, the Broncos use their final timeout. And now they are powerless to stop the clock with a timeout. Fields the punt and looking for daylight. Never had a chance. One coverage to get down there and knock him down inside the 10. Let's go down to the sideline and Holly.
Guys, the vibe down here on the Boise State sideline, there is so much enthusiasm on the sideline right now. This running back has been brilliant today, over 200 yards rushing, and he continues to run strong. The coaches told us he gets stronger as the game goes on. We'll see how much longer they keep him out there. But the bit...
Got a little grass. Rumbles up to the 27 before going out of bounds, and the running game gets it done there. The Broncos will hustle to the line.
Fresh legs, man, and it is showing, of course. This team had the bye last week, and you're seeing it right now late in the game.
Wide open spaces. And that tackle almost certainly saved a touchdown after he ripped off a huge gain.
You want to know why this offense runs the football a lot? Because you got a guy that's top 5 in college football in rushing. You give him the football, and he'll continue to make plays. I imagine they're going to keep feeding him because he keeps putting up productive numbers. And I'm a fan of this, man. Run the football, eat the clock. We got the lead. This offense has put together a nice day, man. Like just balance, rhythm, timing, play calling, everything has worked. That's why they've built this lead. They've had a great day today.
Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. They're wanting to pile up some extra points. Unleashes one deep. Picked off. That's number 15 on the year. He'll try to take it back. And with that turnover, that'll finish the game. They get the W, and with that being win number 6.